DeepSeek just mocked Silicon Valley by showing a model that uses only about 3% of its brain can match GPT 5.5 at a fraction of the cost, forcing everyone to ask, why is frontier intelligence suddenly this cheap and efficient? DeepSeek's core move is a mixture of experts, a setup where only a few specialists fire for each input, kind of architectural laziness. DeepSeek V4 Pro has 1.6 trillion parameters, but for any task it only activates about 49 billion. Think of a company with 1,600 employees. When there's a specific bug, you don't invite everyone. You call the 49 specialists who can fix it. V4 Pro does the same for software, routing each request to a small set of experts. That's how it can match the reasoning of models like GPT 5.4 or Claude Opus 4.6 at about one-tenth the cost, roughly $1.74 per million tokens for V4 Pro, with DeepSeek Flash even cheaper for agent-style workloads. DeepSeek also normalizes a 1 million token context window by solving the memory explosion problem. Uses hybrid attention, combining compressed sparse attention for detailed local focus with heavily compressed attention for a dense global view. That lets V4 Pro handle a library worth of text using only 10% of the KV cache memory and 27% of the inference compute of its predecessors. Under the hood, bitwise deterministic kernels ensure identical inputs yield perfectly reproducible outputs, crucial for complex automated agent loops. Where DeepSeek really stands out is PhD-level mathematics. In tests on random matrix theory and C algebra, V4 Pro in ThinkMax mode produce nearly complete publishable proofs, while other frontier models often stalled. That edge tracks with the training mix heavy on scientific papers and technical reports, not just broad web data, plus reinforcement learning from human feedback where humans score its answers and bake those preferences directly into the weights. Strategically, the US government also is accusing some Chinese labs of industrial-scale distillation, which is using large number of automated accounts to query US frontier models, then training smaller models like V4 Flash on those outputs. In parallel, DeepSeek has partly trained and deployed V4 on Huawei's Ascend chips, pushing towards a vertically integrated stack that's less dependent on the US hardware. For workers, this becomes the automatic nail gun paradox. In a survey of 81,000 workers, those seeing the biggest productivity gains, especially software engineers, are also the most concerned about their jobs. As the cost of intelligence drops, teams are shifting to sub-agent fleets, one general model coordinating many specialized DeepSeek agents, all running together for about the price of a coffee. Yet key pieces remain opaque. DeepSeek's weights are downloadable and MIT licensed, but the exact 32 trillion token training mix and the mechanisms behind its visible reasoning traces are undisclosed. Those unknowns define the next questions as autonomous agents become standard infrastructure in the modern office.